Fishbone are an American band from Los Angeles. A group of junior high school students started the band in 1979 under the name Megatron, but they changed to Fishbone at some early stage. They're still going, although there's been quite a lot of shifting of members. Only the lead singer, Angelo Moore, has been constant, though some of the original members have come back at various times for reunions. Over this long stretch of existence, they have released 7 studio albums, and they are known for embracing a wide range of styles. Hi, my name's Dan. So, most of the reviews on this channel are reviews of albums that are on the list of the 3,000 greatest albums of all time, according to a website called Claimed Music. And my mission is to review them all. I've started from the bottom, I'm working my way upwards, I'm about 1/4 of the way through, nearly. However, sometimes I do things that are not on this list, and this is one of those. So I do a few request reviews. So this is a review that was requested by a person going by the handle of Lemony Cake. Hi, Lemony Cake, nice to have you with us. And if you want to request a review, just leave a comment on any of the videos on the channel. I don't promise I will review absolutely everything that's requested. I have not so far, I think, knocked anything back. So, we'll see. You take your chances. And I usually take a little while to get around to them. So here we are. This is their second album, the second album by Fishbone. It's my first encounter with this album, and I think with them as a band, I think I've heard of them before, but I didn't really know anything about them. So the first thing to talk about here is the style, or actually the styles, because there's quite a lot of stylistic different things going on here. I would certainly say that we've got funk, we've got ska, we've got dub reggae, we've got rock, we've got metal, and we've got all points in between. And it's really quite a big melting pot of stylistic things. Deliberately so, from their point of view. They like to do this, apparently. It's all well done. It's tight. It's generally quite fast. It's unusual for a band to be so convincing in so many styles, which I think is probably what they are going for. So a lot of bands, obviously, they settle on one style, one sound, and they kind of do that to what they think of as the best of their abilities, regardless. And sometimes it's hard to sell yourself as a band by doing various styles, but I think that Fishbone have been certainly trying to sell themselves as a band that do various styles, so that's their USP, if you like. There's quite a bit of a presence of brass in here, so there's, I believe, a trumpet, a trombone, and a saxophone at various points. And at times it reminded me of some other 80s stuff that has kind of similar stylistic leanings in various parts of it. So I was particularly reminded in some points of Cameo, especially the track Word Up, also of Kid Creole and the Coconuts. It's very kind of 80s bright colours feeling. I can imagine them in the 80s wearing zoot suits like Kid Creole and the Coconuts. I'm not sure if they did. In fact, I have no idea whether they did or not. But it's that kind of bright colours music. It's really good. Musically, I loved it. I think it was really nice, and I kind of really enjoyed it. Vocally, it's quite varied, so I don't actually know the listing of who does what that I found on Wikipedia, which is the source of all knowledge, of course, says that they all do vocals. So I don't know if there's one person, and if it was, I would imagine it was Angelo, or if several of them are taking lead vocal duties. I suspect several of them, because they're so different in the different styles. The songs are mostly kind of social commentary stuff with a social conscience. Apparently, this is deliberate. They wanted to be taken more seriously. Their first album, they tried a few songs like this, and critics weren't kind of convinced and kind of thought that they were more cartoony. And they're trying to be a bit more serious on this album. So I think they're pulling that off. I don't think the music invites you to focus a lot on the words and what they're saying, but that's okay. It's nicely produced, and I would say I'm surprised I've not come across them more before. I would say this deserves to have been more successful. maybe it is the variety of style that makes them harder to sell. I don't know. And maybe the album kind of felt a little on the disjointed side, but I will only say a little because despite the differences in styles, the sound has a coherence to it. And it's this kind of it's the tight and fast kind of shiny sound to it. I bet they were great live, and if there's anybody out there who watches this who's seen them live, I'd love to hear what they were like, or are like, because obviously they're still going. So I really enjoyed it. Thanks, Lemony Cake, for introducing me to this. I'm giving this a decent score, yes, and I enjoyed it. And as always, I'd love to invite anybody out there who's got to this point in the video to let me know what you think of this album. And if you don't know the album, why not have a listen? There's streaming links down below. And then let me know what you think by leaving the comments. And that's it from me for now.
Got this feeling on my mind. Got this feeling on my mind. Got this feeling. I got this feeling from the ocean, yeah, it's alright.